Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to automatically share new photos from Dropbox Cloud Storage to Facebook. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, this is a folder I have called as awesome folder, and here I'm going to upload a file, let's say a JPG file. Okay, so JPG or PNG, basically I'm going to upload an image. So how about I upload the image of Hayabusa, okay, Suzuki Hayabusa. So this image, that is Suzuki Hayabusa, has been uploaded. So this is the image. Let me just show you the image. Okay, so a new image called as Hayabusa has been uploaded. So basically this is the image. Now the idea is that this image will be added or created as a post on my Facebook page. So let me just straight away take you to my Facebook account, and this is the page, and I'm going to refresh this particular page. Okay, so let's explore. Has the image arrived? Okay, nope. So as you can see, the data hasn't arrived. We don't have the image of Hayabusa here. So there is something I have to tell you. Dropbox actually takes an appreciable amount of time to send the data. So maybe, just maybe, you may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes before you get your image on Facebook. So just bear with me. So basically I'm going to pause it for 2 or 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. And when the image arrives, I will just show you the image. Okay, so as you can see, after a delay of 3-4 minutes, I have got the result. So this is the image, a wonderfully beautiful looking image, and this is the title, Hayabusa. So your obvious question is, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Dropbox to Facebook? So here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Dropbox and Facebook. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is actually no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me just show you the process. So in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, Pabbly.com, pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Hover on products, and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so basically this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so basically we are going to build a new workflow to integrate Dropbox as well as Facebook. So let me just click on this button, create workflow. So how about we give a name, Dropbox to Facebook, and let me just add page. Okay. And let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now here Dropbox will come because we want to send the data from Dropbox. So basically the trigger is our Dropbox. Let me select the choose app as Dropbox. Okay, so if you're getting the gist, we are just trying to integrate Dropbox and Facebook. So we are building a workflow. Now you should know that I will add the link of this workflow in the description box, so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. Okay, now in the trigger event, there is only one trigger event, that is new file. Okay, so your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically an if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new file is uploaded in Dropbox, then what action should be taken by the system? Now at present, we only have one trigger event, that is new file. But in case if you want more trigger events, approach the help section. Okay, so when you click on the help section, you will be straight away be redirected to Pabbly forums, and here you can make a request that you want so and so trigger events. Okay, so basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Dropbox and Pabbly Connect. So let me just click on connect. So in the new connection name, let me just click on connect with Dropbox. Authorization successful, just press OK. Now by default it is showing the folder path. Now this is a field that we have to enter. Now folder path is basically the file name, okay, the folder address where you are going to upload the file. So in my case, the last time we had uploaded was this particular folder, awesome. So we do have a ton of folders, okay, so these are all the folders. Now let me just again upload in the same folder, no particular reason, I just love this folder, okay. So we have to mention this folder. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So this is basically the folder name, okay, not the folder path. We basically want the folder path. So this is how you generate a folder path. You just enter a slash sign in front of awesome. Okay, so we have entered the folder path. So when we click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently uploaded image or recently uploaded file. Now in our case, the recently uploaded file was Hayabusa. Remember this. So what we're going to do here is, I'm going to upload a new file in this particular folder. Okay, we don't want the details of Hayabusa, we want another file. Okay, so let me just go to quick access and let me just upload a new image. Okay, how about this one? Suzuki Gixxer. Let me just open this. So a new image of Suzuki Gixxer is being uploaded. Okay, so the file has been uploaded. So let's have a look. Okay, so where is that file? Suzuki Gixxer. Let me just refresh this once. Okay, so where is Suzuki Gixxer? Yes, this one. Okay, so this is the image, Suzuki Gixxer. So we have an awesome image of this bike. Okay, Suzuki Gixxer. So when I go to Pabbly Connect and when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of the recently uploaded image. Now the recently uploaded image is Suzuki Gixxer. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is showing the details. We have the detail, that is the name, that is Suzuki Gixxer.jpg. And we have the shareable link. So basically we are going to use this link to create a post in Facebook. We will deal with that later, but let me just copy this and open this in a new tab. And let me just show you what will happen. Okay, so we do have the image. Okay, so what's next? Now, what we are going to do here is, first of all, we have to deal with the image description or the image title. Now, the image title can be Suzuki Gixxer.jpg, but I don't like this extension .jpg. I prefer to remove this. I just want this full name, that is Suzuki Gixxer. I don't want .jpg in this title. For example, we have Hayabusa, but the image we had uploaded was Hayabusa.jpg. It is not showing Hayabusa.jpg because JPG doesn't look good. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to remove this jpg.jpg part, and this is how you do it. In the action window, in the choose app, you select text formatter. Just bear with me, you will understand in a minute. Text formatter. And in the action event, how about we make it as split text? Just click on connect. Okay, now we have to mention the text to split. Now the text to split is basically this one, Suzuki Gixxer.jpg. Okay, the idea is that we just want Suzuki Gixxer, not dot, not jpg. We just want to remove dot and jpg. Now the separator is dot. Okay, the idea is that we are going to split the text into two parts. Okay, first part is Suzuki Gixxer and the second part is .jpg, and the separator, that is the place at which this text will be separated, is dot. Okay, now in the segment index, let us keep it as first. The first basically means in front of this, the first word, that is Suzuki Gixxer, will come. So let me just click on save and send test request and you will understand. As you can see, we have isolated Suzuki Gixxer from Suzuki Gixxer.jpg. So now we are ready to create a post on Facebook. So this is how you do it. You introduce one more action window and in the choose app, add Facebook. Now we do have a ton of choices: Facebook comments, Facebook conversion, Facebook group, Facebook lead ads. I'm interested in Facebook pages, so I have selected it. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create page photo? This one, click on connect. Now in the new connection name, just click on connect with Facebook pages. Authorization successful, just press OK. Now as you can see, we do have some fields. So let's start with the first field, that is page. So the page is showing Technical Boy. When we click here, so these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. Okay, let me just show you. So these are all the pages. Let me show you all the pages. All the pages that is present here, okay, is being simply reflected here in the Dropbox. Now, out of all these pages, I'm interested in, let's say, this one. Or how about we just go with the ordinary page, that is my page. So I have selected this page, that is my page. Okay, so this is the name of the page, my page. And we have selected it. And the idea is that we are going to post the image on this particular page. The page access token, just ignore it. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Now let's map the photo URL. Now this is your photo URL. You just scroll up, okay, and let me just show you the photo URL. So this is basically the photo URL, and I have actually shown you what will happen if you just paste it in a new tab and press enter. So this is the image. So we are going to map this particular detail here. Okay, so we just click here, click on the first accordion, and this is the image URL, and we have mapped it. Excellent. Now we have to enter the description. Now the idea was that we are going to remove the .jpg. Okay, so we are not going with this one. We are going with the second accordion, and this is the image title or image description. All you have to do is just click on save and send test request to create an image post in Facebook. Okay, so the response is a positive one, so let's have a look. So let me just refresh this. Okay, so let me just scroll down. Yes, we do have the image of Suzuki Gixxer. Excellent. So the presence of this data shows that we have successfully integrated Dropbox and Facebook pages with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you leave, let me just show you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize all my action windows one by one. Okay, so we have minimized the action windows, and let me just minimize the trigger window. So now this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Dropbox, and then you have uploaded the file. You have received the information of that file, and you have used this action window, the text formatter, to split the text because we don't want the .jpg. And after that, you basically mapped all the details into this action window of Facebook pages to create a Facebook page post. Excellent. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Dropbox and Facebook pages. So in case if you like this video, please share, comment and subscribe. Furthermore, if you have any queries, please visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.